Trojans, the story Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gators will kick it away first. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So USC's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Skips away from pressure. Fires on the move. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. That's what Gators do. They wait on an opportunity. Then they strike quickly, snap the jaws on that ball, and knock it away.
Yeah, and great job. See the ball, get up in the air. Don't try to be a hero. Don't let the thing get tipped to somebody else. Jump up there, swat the football down. Nice job breaking on the football, making a play.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Lagway. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Gators line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, and they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. Oh, got some room into the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pitch his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the heat. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Give to the running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Lagway. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Straka. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught close to the marker, it's Jordan. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throwing right. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Straka. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Quarterback adapted. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Mayaba. Here's a heat. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Trojans. Oh, that may be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Bowling Green may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Perry Stadium every time. The Falcons have been racking up road wins since the Urban Meyer days, and they get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Gators will punt this one away. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Floating away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this first and 10. Looking for space to the left. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Now improvising. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown USC.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Webb. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He inside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they force the incompletion throw.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, trying to find his man. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the opening one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Wilson. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Gators are on the move. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida. Extra point here will tie the game.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lyons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Glagway. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But I got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lions. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Fox. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Lions. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. To the air, it's Mayava. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding, pounding, pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be...
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Caught near the sticks. It's Crockett. 3rd down. Conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Offense.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. On the move at the 30. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The give to the tailback. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Daniels. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Finding open areas. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get it on.
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up, you're taking it the other way, and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Steps away to find some room. That's reeled in. It's Lions. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
I'll say this, not a lot of coaching staffs out there would want to go for it on fourth down with the lead here late in the game, but they're going to stay aggressive. They just believe in their own players to go out and execute. Get it right there.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Unleashes to the end zone. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Trojans! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there.